All right, YouTube. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. We're talking Auburn football. Man, everybody in the industry has done their prediction video for this particular game. I'll have you know, I haven't at least looked at a live stream or a broadcast. Of course, you have, sports analysts that give their picks throughout the week. And the vast majority of the folks that's picking this stuff, they say Auburn, it doesn't have a chance. Absolutely no chance. As a matter of fact, Vegas says, for the most part, Auburn will lose by 7 points. The over-under will be 53. I would definitely... You know what? That over-under is a little tricky, though. Because if there's a situation where Auburn gets this offense clicking to where they start to generate some serious points, that over-under might be a little tricky. As a matter of fact, if I'm a betting man and actually have the money to lose, I'd actually bet the over on this one. I'm not too sure if Penn State's defense is as good as we think they are. We kind of saw some things where, not Tank Bigsby, but the Wisconsin running back was able to find some running room. Wisconsin made some mental errors to where one might even argue that Wisconsin missed an opportunity against Penn State. But those are the types of things that happen in college football. Penn State, anchored in the running game by Noah Cain, who hasn't had a lot of success yet, is actually looking for that breakout game, perhaps against Auburn. I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to get it because Auburn's defense has been pretty good. Now, I hear the naysayers, oh, y'all ain't played nobody. Akron, Alabama State. Yeah, sure. That's fair. But I think Auburn has some really nice skill, diverse talent here on this defense. And I really think they are able to, situationalize, if you will, with Penn State. They can pretty much use personnel to match up with whoever Penn State has, in my opinion. I think Penn State is a very good football team. I think they're very respectable. I think they do have a few issues, kind of like Auburn on the offensive line. They do have the advantage of being in front of the home crowd, the whiteout game. I think that's going to really work in their favor. Here's another thing that has really worked in Penn State's favor. Their ability to generate turnovers. I think in a high consequence, high emotion, very, very, just an exciting environment. I think it's going to be very important for, especially the visiting team, to channel their emotions, to channel their adrenaline, to make sure that especially early in the game as momentum is being established, that you don't commit those costly turnovers. You don't commit that costly pick six at the beginning of the game to give what could be. We're not bad-mouthing Penn State by any means. How can you bad-mouth the number 10 ranked team in the country? But you don't want to give them any more leverage than they already have. Game day's coming to town. Some of the highest rated recruits will be in town. So this is going to be a very exciting environment. So it's going to be up to the Auburn Tigers to control the discipline, to control the number of mistakes that are made, especially early in the game via penalties, things of that nature. Also, this coaching staff. Auburn boasts one of the more experienced coaching staffs in the country, especially at the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator position in Derek Mason and Mike Bobo. I think they bring a wealth of experience to the table to where they can help guide this situation. They've been there before. They've been there before. They've been in these really crazy, strange environments. I think Penn State offers a new type of environment. Everybody talks about, you got Bryant Denny, you got the Swamp, you got Sanford. But this is different. Auburn has never been here before. Each hostile environment brings a different level of hostility. It's prediction time. Auburn on the road Hadn't beat a top 10 team on the road in a long time. I think if there's going to be an opportunity to do it, this is probably it. My prediction is that Auburn will win this game 28-17. It will be a very, very close game for the most part. I think Auburn pulls away in the third quarter. We will figure this out after it's all over. I might even see you guys for halftime, doing a live stream there. But best of luck to both teams and both fan bases keeping themselves safe. 28-17 will be the final, I think. Very good football game. All the heavy hitters will be on the announcing panel. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.